Hey guys, this is Fuller and welcome to another new Hearthstone Heroes. We're on to the Mountain King, the mightiest dwarven warriors from the mountains. Let's go straight onto the theme. MKs love battle, they're ferocious in melee combat, wearing the thickest of armors. They love dueling and seek out the mightiest of foes to face one-on-one, quickly moving on to an even mightier one. The Ironforged dwarves themselves are master crafters and can forge supreme weapons. Lastly, there's the ancient heritage of the Titans. Some dwarves can tap into this. Once again, my friend NewBitterBox made a really cool design. This class here, you can see it compared to the warrior. The yellow outlines are designed to be more dwarfy. For the mod, every hero has to have its own design, just like on the last heroes, the Worgen for example. Moving on to the hero, here's how he'd look. You can compare him to a warrior and a rogue here.
Take this, you bastard!
On to the hero power, it's quite similar to the warrior's one. It is Molten Armor. For 2 mana, gain Divine Shield or gain +1 armor. So that means Divine Shield can't stack. If you already have Divine Shield, then you'll get +1 armor instead. But if not, it's Divine Shield each time. So very strong for shrugging off a single big attack, but it scales very badly if you're trying to stack it up over multiple turns. Decks like Zoo etc. with a lot of minions can easily deal with this, whilst control decks with single big minions would have a tough time. Let's go on to the cards, starting with the minions. Firstly, we have a basic one, Dwarven Berserker. For 4 mana, he's 2/6 with Enrage +3 attack. You can compare him to Water Elemental cost and stats wise. He has no freezing effect, but a simple raw damage. With 6 health, he's most likely to survive any blows and be able to trigger his Enrage, letting him hit hard for 5 damage. Next we have Mountain Rider. For 6 mana, he's 6/6 with Battle Cry, give a friendly minion +3 attack, and that's a permanent attack. Value wise, he has solid stats and a very decent buff up. You do need a minion down though to gain the full effect, similar to Temple Enforcer but the other way around. On to Grimshock Mercenaries. For 2 mana, they're 1/3 with whenever another friendly minion attacks, gain +1 attack. Ideally you play him when you already have a few minions down, attack with them all and get a super pumped up 2-drop. If not, he has pretty bad stats, but very good in a Rush Swarm type deck. Here's my favourite minion, it's Dwarven Ironsmith. For 2 mana, he's 1/2 with Battle Cry, give your weapon +2 stats randomly in attack or durability. Wait till you see the weapons and potential here. Either way, he gives you a big buff, assuming you have a weapon equipped. Similar to Upgrade, but a bit more expensive, and you get a 1/2 body down. Next we have Legend Slayer. For 3 mana, he's 2/3 with whenever an enemy minion with higher attack or health is summoned, gain +2/+1. You can compare him to Big Game Hunter. In a way, he's only useful if the enemy hero is running big minions. This guy is risky as you need to pre-play him and hope your opponent plays into it. With 3 health, he can also easily be removed. On to Drunken Jeweler. For 4 mana, he's 5/4 with Battle Cry, force this minion and a random enemy minion to deal their damage to each other. It's very situational, but being able to deal a straight 5 damage to an enemy minion and potentially survive with a body on the field can be very useful. I'd say mostly compare him to a Kodo. Jeweler at least will always deal damage if there's an enemy minion down, and probably will get himself killed as well. Now we're on to the legendary. It is his older brother Magni Bronzebeard, King of the Dwarves. For 8 mana, he's 5/7 with Taunt, Enrage +3 attack, and Death Rattle summon 2 1/2 Dwarven Defenders with Taunt. Very tough, protects you with Taunt, and even if he dies you still get 2 more taunts. Great if you got big weapons equipped and you're smashing your opponent's face in turn after turn. You can compare him to Tyrion Faldring, very vulnerable to silence and especially Hex and Polymorphs. If not, he can save your life and keep you alive an extra few turns. Let's go for some weapons. The first one is Berserker Axe. For 2 mana, it's 4/1. Very simple, very basic. Goes especially well with Dwarven Ironsmith. Suddenly you've got a very nasty weapon. The next one is Skull Basher. For 4 mana, it's 2/2 with whenever your hero attacks a minion, reduce its attack to 1. So this effect triggers just before the damage is dealt, meaning you can attack into an 8/8 minion and just take 1 damage. Very powerful in dealing with big minions, but has low damage if you're trying to actually kill a minion or a player. The last weapon is Molten Hammer. For 5 mana, it's 7/2 with whenever your hero attacks, deal 4 damage to your hero. Now you can easily end up killing yourself with this, but with your hero power you can ignore the damage completely each time and deal 7 damage every turn. Did I mention Dwarven Ironsmith? And there's another spell on its way. This could get pretty devastating. Moving on to the spells, the first one is Stormbolt. For 1 mana, deal 4 damage and deal 3 damage to your hero. Like Molten Hammer, you can use your hero power to ignore the self damage if you want. Value wise, 4 damage for 1 mana is amazing. Beware though, spell damage increasing effects would also increase the self damage. Next we have Battle Ready. For 2 mana, give your hero +3 attack this turn and Divine Shield. Like Claw and Bite, handy for taking out minions. You can also combo it together with any weapon for a massive attack and ignore any damage you would take. On to Berserker Stance. For 2 mana, give a minion Enrage +3 attack and draw a card. Like Power Word Shield and other cycling cards, you gain a minor effect and efficiently get a card back as well. Especially useful if you put it down on an already damaged minion for an instant attack boost. Here's another damage spell, it's Thunderclap. For 1 mana, deal 1 damage to all enemies and deal 3 damage to your hero. Again, super efficient like Stormbolt, but cast it too many times and you'll be self-damaging yourself a lot. Your hero power can always make you immune to the damage, but then again 3 mana just to deal 1 damage to enemies, suddenly not so mana efficient. Here's an even cooler damage spell, it's Knife Throw. For 5 mana, deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion, then 3 damage, then 2 damage. So just to clarify, each damage throw is dealt separately to a random enemy minion. Potentially you can wipe out 3 minions at once. Could be pretty sickening with some spell damage, but then again you can't beat a Flame Strike. Next we have Glory. For 3 mana, draw a card for each friendly minion that attacked this turn. So like Arcane Intellect, but a lot more situational. If you're running a Swarm type deck where you can get a lot of attacks in, this can give you incredible draw potential. But on the flip side, it can easily be a dead card in your hand if you're struggling to get board control. On to Seal of Ancients. For 3 mana, give your weapon +3 stats randomly in attack or durability. Like Upgrade, this can give you a massive +3 attack or +3 durability, or somewhere in between. Mix it with an already strong stats weapon, you can get some devastating combos. But if an Uzor Jones is played, you're in trouble and you'll probably cry. Next we have Rally. For 2 mana, give your minions Taunt and draw a card. Very defensive, a nice way to bolster your minions. So long you got 2 or more minions down, you're getting some good value. Similar to some Fury Protector, but here you go for card draw instead of a 2/3 body. On to Stone Skin. For 3 mana, gain +5 armor. If your hero has 12 or less health, gain +5 health as well. So optimally you can gain a +10 armor health overall just for 3 mana. Very good if you're running a lot of weapons in your deck and trying to finish off your opponent with brute force. This is by far my favourite spell, it's Duel. For 4 mana, force a random enemy and friendly minion to deal their damage to each other. If one dies, give the other +3/+3. So under the right circumstances you can destroy an enemy minion and give your own minion +3/+3 and then attack with that minion as well, all in the same turn. Very situational though, and you need to time it well and perhaps get a little bit lucky. Here's the last spell, it's Avatar. For 5 mana, give your hero +5 armor and your hero cannot be targeted by spells until the start of your next turn. With all the taunt spells you can make yourself very hard to bring down as they can't target you and they need to smash through your taunts. Add in Magni as well and you're one tough bastard. Alright guys, that's it for the Mountain King. So it seems like a lot of people want a Demon Hunter class next. Okay, well, I'll probably want to do one more class just before that. We do need an alternate mage class in the Hearthstone mod, don't we? I'll do another Hearthstone mod update in the next video. It is progressing, we're getting the systems down. I've been getting a lot of emails now with all sorts of ideas for minions and heroes, so please keep sending them. Here's the email again. Remember, we need your neutral minion ideas to replace the existing ones. Please leave a like and subscribe. And thanks guys, I'll see you next time.